Well, good morning and happy Sunday to you. We are starting off the morning with some fog, another round of some dense fog, and then we'll see sunshine following as we head through the rest of the day and going into the afternoon, and some cooler temperatures. Our highs will only get into the upper 50s for today, which is slightly below normal, so just know that paired with a northerly wind that is going to be gusting today, it may make it feel a little bit cooler. We have that dense fog advisory that goes until 9 o'clock this morning, and then freezing temperatures are on the way as we start off our week, but mild and dry as we continue on and finish off the week. Here's that dense fog advisory for everyone shaded into this dark gray area. We are going to see visibilities that will be less than a quarter of a mile this morning before we start to see things improve as we head into the afternoon. So make sure you are taking your time this morning, making sure you have a lot of extra space between you and the car in front of you, and also drive with those low beams. Here's your forecast for today, and seeing a day planner. It'll be breezy through the afternoon. Temperatures will finally get up into those 50s. We'll top out at 57, in the upper 50s. So it'll be slightly mild, slightly cool, thanks to that northerly wind that'll be pretty breezy at times. And that will help us out before we clear out going into tonight. And then we'll see some freezing temperatures on the way. We're going to talk about that in a bit. But the reason we are able to see the fog start to move out going into this morning, just around 9 o'clock and going into the late morning, is due to a front that will slip in here. Now, what it will do is give us some dry air, but also start to pick up those winds, which will help erode that fog. And as we head through the day, you'll see sunshine return. And then we'll end off the day with lots of sunny skies, but a very, very gusty northerly wind. That'll be gusting anywhere up to 25, possibly exceeding that miles per hour through the day before it starts to subside as we go into tonight. Now the wind's moving out, but also clear skies. All of these things are going to help us and aid us in seeing some freezing temperatures as we go into tonight. I'm talking about temperatures falling back into those upper 20s as you head further towards the north. You see those mid 30s back over in Dallas and Fort Worth, but some pretty cold temperatures going into tomorrow morning, near freezing, before we warm up into those lower 50s, so slightly cooler than today. And then we'll keep that 30s trend going for the next couple of mornings before we start to warm up and our low temperatures get into those 40s, and eventually we'll see our high temperatures pretty mild by midweek. Check out that 10-day forecast as we see ourselves back near the 70 mark as we go towards midweek before things start to cool off for us going towards the weekend as another front slips in, but lots of sunshine, no rain on this 10-day forecast.